I'm getting emotional. This is really crazy. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Today, we're smoking a $1,000 brisket. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A wagyu brisket, and not just any wagyu brisket, an A5 BMS12 wagyu brisket. This thing weighs 10 kilograms and costs over €1,000. This is insane. You can't just walk into a butcher and ask for a brisket like this. This is like the hypercar of meat. This is so rare that I haven't even seen one of these in my life. It is literally mind-blowing, and this is not making my week. This is not making my month. This is like making the whole winter. This is like making me forget all about that whole virus thing. And so when the guys from butchery.nl called me and asked me if I wanted to smoke this brisket and show it to the world, I couldn't say no. So show these guys some love and go down to the video description and click on the link. Visit their website. These guys are freaking awesome. Now, of course, we need to get this out of the package and we want to start smoking. Oh man. Oh, this is so awesome. Look at it. This thing is like, wow. It's hard to lift, man. It's like, it's a workout, but I don't care. Look at the softness. It is so tender and so soft, and it has so much intramuscular fat. It's just mind-blowing. This thing is crazy, but since it is a brisket, we're gonna treat it like a brisket, but with respect. The only thing that this will need is a little bit of salt and some smoke, and that's it. You can see this is not your typical brisket because it comes from Japan, and the butchers in Japan treat their breast meat of the cow differently than we would in America or we would in Europe. So we're going to trim this up and make it look like a proper brisket without trimming off too much of the beautiful fat. First, we're going to trim off all the bits that are just excessive. All the big chunks of fat and the big chunks of meat that don't belong on a brisket. Now don't worry that we're going to put this all away. We're going to save this for a later video. This is gold, pure gold. Don't throw it away. Seriously, don't throw it away. Now that we trim this up into a beautiful brisket and it looks so amazing, all we need to do is sprinkle on a little bit of salt. I'm using fleur de sel because it's my favorite salt. It dissolves easy and it tastes amazing. It's a very light salt, so we can use a little bit more than you otherwise would with table salt. We're going to be smoking our brisket on the Burnhard smoker. This is absolutely perfect for the job. I put the brisket on the smoker with the thickest part towards the hottest end of the barbecue. It's important to understand how your smoker works to make sure that you cook this to absolute perfection. Now we're going to close the lid and let this run at smoking temperatures. This is the function where we get the maximum amount of smoke. Once our brisket picked up a nice bit of smoke color, that's when we're going to ramp up the temperature. Time for our 3-hour check. Oh, nice! We got a beautiful red mahogany style of color, and that's what I'm looking for. I want to see smoke picked up by the brisket. Then I know we can wrap it because we captured that smoke flavor onto our meat. Look! It has wiggle. It's wiggling all over the place. It's almost like twerking. This brisket is insane. We just put it on for 3 hours. We smoked it a little bit and that's all we did. But look, you could eat it like this with the wiggle. It's super tender and juicy already. Of course, we still need to cook it until it's completely done, but this really looks promising. This is it. This is the real deal we got here. So we're going to wrap it up now, and we're not going to add anything. We don't need moisture. We don't need anything. We're just gonna use the aluminum foil, and normally I would use butcher's paper. Let's be honest here. If you want to build up bark on a brisket, and you got one of those cheaper briskets, and you got that big fat bark, you want to put moisture in, and you want to have that paper and wrap it and stuff like that. But this is a Wagyu brisket. All it needs is salt and smoke, and now we just need to protect it. Wrap it up, no more smoke, no expelling of moisture or kind of weirdness of building up bark or keeping bark or whatever. It's just wrapping it up and let it cook. Now that we wrap this brisket up, it's going to be a straightforward process. We're setting the temperature to 140 degrees Celsius and slowly let it cook until we reach a core temperature of 93 degrees Celsius. Then we take it off our Burnhard smoker, put it in the cooler and let it rest for at least an hour. Look at the wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Look at that. This is insane. Look at the amount of fluid that's still in the aluminum foil. And look at our brisket. It's so wiggly, it's just insane. This is crazy. Ooh, that's tender. Of course, why wouldn't it be? It's a Wagyu brisket and an A5 beam as well Wagyu brisket. This is going to be so amazing. Oh my God. Oh, that's crazy. That's pure fat. That's not liquid, that's fat. That's not juices, that's fat. My heart is going to stop in a minute. This is pure fat. This is crazy. This is insane. It's crazy. This is so much fat. It's so wiggly. We rested this for an hour and we cooked it for, when did we wrap it? We wrapped it at 1:30. What time is it now?
18:32.
So that's, what's that? That's 4 hours wrapped. And we rested it for, I think, a half an hour or so. I said an hour minimum, but to be honest, I don't think this needs a lot of resting because it's wiggly as can be, it's juicy as can be, it's mind-blowing as can be. So we're just gonna slice into it and take a look at how it turned out. Mind-blowing how juicy this brisket is. The flat is like oozing juices, and look at the smoke ring that we created. Absolutely gorgeous, and it totally rocks the tenderness test. It's still got that strength, but once we pull it, look at that, perfectly comes apart and just looks like a little bit of pulled beef. This is insane. This is, I'm just gonna stick a piece in my mouth. Oh my God. This just ruined brisket for me. This literally ruined brisket for me. I'm getting emotional. This is really crazy. Now, I was thinking about telling you guys like Don't do this, don't spend €1,000 on getting a brisket like this. But it's totally worth it. I mean, not if you cannot afford rent afterwards, but if you can, if you have the money, oh, come on. Look at my fingers, they're literally dripping with fat. It's everywhere. It doesn't get any better than this. If you have that once in a lifetime opportunity of eating a wagyu steak, this is like that. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I think we might as well stop the video here. This is it, Marcin. This is it. This is, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here, wait, sit down. You're gonna get your mind blown. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Bim,
Yeah.
try some, man.
I've never had brisket.
Never had brisket before?
No, this is
Oh, you're screwed for
new.
life. This is not how normal brisket tastes. This is not normal.
Okay. This is insane. I never had wagyu as well. So this is
Oh
like
my God. The dog's not getting any. Not this time. Like, how many briskets did you eat? You ate maybe 10 to 20 briskets so far? This is like,
Imagine if you ruined it with pepper
or anything.
or anything.
Anything other than salt would be
Anything
like
else.
screwing it up.
That's a crime.
That will be a crime, definitely. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, then leave us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. Big thank you to our patrons and the YouTube members. You guys freaking rock. Hope to see you guys next time. Until then, I'll be sitting here with my mind blown. Cheers. Wow. Insane. Insane. We need to thank the guys from butchery.nl for helping us source this. It's like contacting us and say, hey, you want to have a brisket, 10 kilograms, A5 B-12 wagyu? What? This is amazing.
Insane.
Yeah,
I
no-
feel like a criminal for just eating this.
Yeah, feel a little bit guilty. But it's, you know, nothing is going to top this.
No,
Never ever again.
it's like we stole the Mona Lisa.
It's like we stole the Mona Lisa. Wait, what? You stole the Mona Lisa?
Is this like
Don't drink it. You'll get clogged arteries. I quit. I can never make brisket again. It will never make sense. What do we do now?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.